Yo. Hello, gamers. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I wish I could say I had a good reason, but I was just disassociating and staring at the wall and didn't realize what time it was. That's it, man. No more to the story than that. I just fucking was like, oh, it's 7:15. All right, time to start stream. It happens sometimes. Someone said Castlevania? Yes. We will be. Yo, is that a noir with a gay dumpster in chat? It's funny that it says I am now gay dumpster. You got that shit 2 months ago, brother man. You just haven't been in chat for 2 months. But congrats. That's a big milestone. That's a lot of money that you have given me. And in reward, you get big gay rainbow dumpster. Call this shit unrealized gains. So true. Okay, hope everyone's doing well. Dude, yesterday, it fucking blizzarded here. Dumped like a foot of snow on us. It just was like, it's the middle of March at this point. It just snowed and snowed and snowed all damn day. So that was neat, and now there's a bunch of snow on the ground, and then today it was cold as fuck. It's 14 degrees out right now. I swear to God, it was almost 70 here, like, not that long ago, like a week or two ago. It, like, almost hit 70. So I've gotten used to that phenomenon known as Fool's Spring, where it got warm, and I was like, oh, this must be the end of, winter. Nope. Still a severe thunderstorm. Yeah, so I've heard now that, like, whatever dumped a bunch of snow on us is now causing issues, you know, further down in states that are way less cool than Minnesota. Can't wait to lose power 5 times again. God is mad. God is mad, and he's probably personally taking it out on Valentino. Because I feel like every other day I see Valentino say he's under a, a tornado warning. What was I going to say? I guess nothing really super important to say. I think hang on. You know what? Let me tease the old, where do I have it? Thumbnail for a video I'm putting up on the on the second channel tomorrow. This is a full length video, by the way. Edit of the Lies of P Arlecchino stream. And this is the thumbnail that I went with. Let me fix the face cam. What do we think? Do I look disheveled enough? Did I make myself look terrible enough? I feel like I feel like this one's good. So that's going out tomorrow. You should saturate, wait, what? You should saturate the eyes even more and put some grime on you. I feel like I look already about like as bad as I ever do in real life when I'm having a bad day. Tint your skin slightly green. Oh my God. Nah. I think I've captured the essence of how I felt at the end of this stream. You gotta look more homeless. What do you think the video is about? I'm just sitting in this room playing video games for about 12 hours. It ain't that serious. You ever seen the Weed Batman edit? You should strive for that. I've never seen those words together, if I'm being honest. So anyways, second channel enjoyers can look out for that tomorrow. I will say it's a very fun video. It's probably, and listen, I'm like a little sensitive about the second channel becoming the main channel. So I will say that like the second channel will pretty much always be like more stream and gameplay focused, more lighthearted edits. But I do think that I did a good job with this edit. I think this is a fun, like from front to back, well edited video, and I'm excited to get it out there. I think this is like the tempo for the second channel moving forward. So I hope people will enjoy it. Time to stop playing my game so I can watch someone else play the same game. Yeah, that's the other thing is I do know where to go now. I don't know if RPG is here yet, but RPG left a comment on the last Castlevania VOD. Not explicitly saying what to do, but where to go, rather, where I then have to do something. And I think I know roughly what I have to do. And if I really can't figure it out, then I will figure it out. I will use just a wiki or a walkthrough or something. 45 stream streak. Building that shit back up. Do you know what it would be, BGB, if you hadn't lost it a while back due to like a glitch or something? Because I feel like you would be like you'd be almost in like 200, 300 territory. It would be a lot, yeah, because it's been probably like 3 years without a missed stream. At least not a stream missed for like, you know, reasons within really anyone but the Twitch gods' control. I feel like that's all I have to say. I felt like I had more to update on, but I really don't. Let's guess the game. Hydrate, dude. I feel like a hydrate. People see me like sip the water bottle and they're like, "Oh yes, hydrate," and then they send me a hydrate. It's like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna drink it again? I guess so. I guess so. I guess that is what I'm doing. Now, what is this? This looks like a racing game. I just don't know any racing games. Original platform PS3. I just feel like there's some sort of psychological thing where like me sipping out of the water bottle reminds people that hydrate exists, and then like almost always it becomes like a feedback loop where I just keep drinking water. Like it's every 5 gifted subs you remove the hydrate cooldown. I would sooner, I think, just remove hydrate. Yeah, actually Gran Turismo is a good guess. Gran Turismo Sport. Oh, we're in the right franchise. Dude, I just don't know, like, PS3, huh? Give me, like, Gran Turismo 5? Okay, yeah, man, sure. We have, like, 2 weeks of this to catch up. Not quite 2 weeks. What, 10 days, maybe? 10 days exactly. Oh. What is this? This looks so, like, it's something of it, like, it's got a vibe of, like, something I've played before, but I can't, like, put my finger on it. This is, like, Rage? It's not Rage. Oh, it's just fucking Overwatch. Believe it or not, I actually have not played Overwatch. Never. Not even for a minute. But it sure does have a distinctive style. You know, I gotta hand it to Overwatch at least. It does have like a distinctive and immediately recognizable style that I feel like a lot of these other hero shooters do not have. Like if you showed me High Guard, I don't think I would have been like, oh, that's hot. Well, I mean, and part of that is because the game is just not very good and people aren't playing it. And now it's shutting down. Like there's something about Overwatch. I haven't even played this game and I immediately saw this and was like, familiar. And then this pretty much sealed it. This isn't even like a positive or negative thing. I just think that it's like impressive that the game has like a distinctly recognizable style where I feel like so many of these other games don't. That's enough of me being nice to Overwatch. That's enough for one lifetime, really, if I'm being honest. The problem with Overwatch is you could just play Marvel Rivals, which is much better. They're just like not even really that similar though, right? I mean, like one of them is a first-person shooter and the other is third-person. That alone feels like a huge difference to me. Like that makes them like not the same genre. I'm sure there are similarities in like how a match plays out and stuff like that. But I just think like if someone preferred a first-person shooter, like you're probably not going to sell Marvel Rivals to them as the better game. Like I don't know. I don't know. Dude, you know what this looks like? This looks like one of the fucking like dream worlds from the one quest from The Witcher 3. Not dream worlds, but like the alternate realities from like where you go with the elf Avalok or whatever and you go through all the different worlds. I don't think that's what this is, but like for some reason it looks like one of those. Okay, I'm glad they listed Stadia as if they like first person, play Team Fortress 2. I'm just saying that, like, people just have different tastes. Like, I think it's ridiculous to say that one game is just another game but better, right? Like, there are still people playing Overwatch. You think they don't know that other free first-person shooters exist? They do have a lot of overlap in players. I'm just saying, like, you really think there's no reason why like someone would pick Overwatch over Marvel Rivals? Like, obviously there's some reasons, right? No, you're not too young to know what a Stadia is. If anything, Stadia was killed in the cradle. Stadia is younger than you, almost certainly. It was like, what, Amazon? Was it an Amazon thing? Or Google. Google Stadia? Google Stadia sounds right. And it was purely like a streaming platform. It was like a thing that you buy and set up in your living room, but then you would stream games from somewhere else, basically. I have no idea what this is, man. Hack and slash RPG. It was like Darksiders? Darksiders 3, maybe? I feel like... Okay, it is Darksiders. Oh, dude, this is that Darksiders Genesis game. I never played this. I never played this one. Well, the reason you never heard of Stadia is not because you're too young for it, because it definitely came out and then subsequently died within your lifetime, even if you are fairly young. But it just did not have a very long lifespan, is the real reason you maybe wouldn't have heard of it. I don't really know what this game is. I know it's like top-down instead of third-person. But otherwise, it kind of just looks like a Darksiders game. Don't know what to make of that. This is that place where I fall off the ice in Lies of P. There's just no way it's Lies of P. There's just no way. This is the surface of Mars. Mars. That's not how you spell Mars. Mars or die. It's 360 exclusive. Do not tell me you were 8 in 2019. Don't say that. That's crazy. Red Faction? Red Faction's not RTS, though. RTS, huh? Oh, you know what this is? This is fucking Halo Wars. Maybe it's Halo Wars 2. Oh, copied. Okay, whoops, I guess I copied it. It's Halo Wars. That's right. Dude, I was never an RTS guy. But I had a friend who swore that Halo Wars was good. I have no opinion on this. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I feel like playing a RTS on a controller sounds uniquely painful. But maybe this game is good. Like, maybe I just didn't get it. I'm not an RTS guy, though. It's like it's actually like the only genre that I'm like, I just think I don't like it. I've tried, and I think I just don't like it. This is like fucking Pico Park. It's not that. What is this? Playing an RTS sounds uniquely painful. Right, but like if you really wanted to layer on the torture, like play it on a controller. Dabble in RTS feeling. I think it is really the multiplayer component that annoys me. Because I used to play like Age of Empires 2 or Stronghold Crusader, like against bots. And like, honestly, that shit was fun. But that shit was fun because there was no pressure to like optimize the shit out of everything you do so that you can like, you know, make advancements faster than your opponent and eventually like conquer them. Like it was it's kind of just fun to fuck around and like honestly play the game wrong. Mario Land, is that a thing? I don't know that I've ever heard of a Wario Land. Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land. Wow, that's what it is. I guess that's what happens when you play Guess the Game. It just gives you the answer for free. Damn, this is what the original Wario Land looks like. I've only seen like some of the newer ones. All right. Oh, speaking of Wario Land, very indirectly, did you guys see that the Pizza Tower dev is working on a beat 'em up? That shit looked kind of nice. I just saw like only the one gameplay footage, but it looked fun. feel like Wario Land lost the plot a little after the first game. I feel like basically every Wario game is like kind of experimental compared to other like Mario property games. Yeah, like WarioWare is crazy. Yet to play Pizza Tower. It's fun. I guess I don't know why I'm qualifying this. Pizza Tower is a really good game. I enjoyed it a lot. I just think that like what little I've seen of the fan base like makes me want to hate it. But that's not really the game's problem. There's something for the Wii. I'm really not like... None of these have been very... Wario Land and WarioWare are not the same game. I did not say that. I just said any game where Wario is like the title character, it feels like they're always like a little more weird than other Mario games. And I just was using WarioWare as an alternative example. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's a platformer. Is this like a Mega Man? Give me like a newer one. Mega Man X2. Nope, that is Sonic. Is this Sonic Generations? Oh, damn. Because Sonic Generations is the one that like is like a greatest hits, right? So I kind of thought maybe like the lack of sort of a cohesive graphic style was... Sonic CD's gotta be older than 2010, right? Because I feel like I had Sonic CD as a kid. Sonic Mania? I don't think Mania came out in 2010, did it? And Mania was on the Switch, because I played it on the Switch. Sonic Colors? Yeah, that maybe. That's what comes up first when you type in Sonic, so that's almost definitely the answer! This is like a hillside in Oblivion when you zoom in really far. They'll just show Shivering Isles. Wait a second. Why does Oblivion not come up? It has all of the... It's Elder Scrolls Travels Oblivion, which is not the real Oblivion. Oblivion. Dude, why does it... It's not Oblivion. And I knew it wasn't Oblivion, but... Oh, yeah. Actually, Mountain Blade. Not Warband, though, because Warband looks way shittier than this. But maybe Bannerlord? Yeah, it's a Switch game? Is this like a... Is this what Fire Emblem looks like now? I don't fucking play Fire Emblem. Holy shit. It's a... Fire Emblem's not really an RT... Wait. It's not an RTS at all. It's like turn-based tactics. Ew! Grok, generate me a game. Sorry, there's gonna be one Fire Emblem fan in the VOD comments really pissed that I said that. This looks terrible. I honestly, 99% of my exposure to Fire Emblem is just Smash characters. I feel like these games are probably good, like, for people who are, like, into this style of game. I just am not. I mean, I kind of like tactics games, but I feel like everything I've seen of Fire Emblem suggests, like, a game that I would not really fuck with. Like, I'd rather play, like, a Final Fantasy Tactics or something if that's the direction we're going. Well, I was always confused why Melee had two guys from Fire Emblem who were just like palette swaps of each other with just different hair. And I'm like, okay, I guess like Fire Emblem is just when you have a anime guy with a sword. And that was what I like formed my understanding of Fire Emblem around. So this is like... These are like pool lanes, right? Is this like some sort of like Olympics? Olympic Summer Games. It's like gotta be something Olympics, right? I just don't even know how we're going to narrow this down. Olympic Games, Atlanta, 96. This has got to be older than 96. Like, it's for sure the Olympics. What if I guess? It's definitely not hockey 98, because everything about this suggests summer. Hyper Olympic 84. Okay, the answer was hyper sports. Whatever the hell that is. I mean, like, this is, at least to me, this is very obviously like a swimming, like racing setup. But maybe like my sister was like a very involved swimmer. Like she like swam. She's like a Division I swimmer in college, and so I've been to a fucking handful of swim meets in my day. I know what a like competitive pool looks like. The rest of this though is some nonsense to me. Did not know that game existed. But I technically guessed it right, and without without help, really. %58%. Yeah, man. This is not Pokemon Snap. Well, was there a new Pokemon Snap? And it's literally called New Pokemon Snap. Game Freak has lost the fucking plot. Okay, this is just We Play, right? We Play. This only got, I mean, I don't really remember all that much about We Play. Yank it in! But I can't believe that it only got a 58%. Like, surely just being Nintendo gets you like a free 75 on Metacritic at least, right? I remember playing pool, and then I'm trying to think. This one had the tanks game too, right? I remember playing the tanks game. Unless that was something else. Like this has to have been better than a 58, just like objectively. Like what was so bad about this? Like this was way less memorable than either of the Wii Sports. For sure. But it has to have been better than a 58, right? And it takes some serious transgressions for me to sit here and defend Nintendo. I'm a certified Nintendo hater. It's just a small amount of content, I guess, but like, isn't Wii Sports too? Like, I feel like Wii Sports probably has like an 80 something on Metacritic, but that's still a tiny amount of content, right? I can't believe I'm getting the Stunlock fight. I so don't care about We Play in the Lord's year of 2026. What's up, Shiko? Comes bundled with a Wiimote? Yeah, I guess. Dude, this kind of looks like that replaced game that I played the demo for. It's not, because I don't think they do unreleased games. This is like not Katana Zero, but it's like giving Katana Zero for some reason, so I'm just gonna guess it. Dude, I think I've seen this game, but no shot. This is Dave the Diver. Similar art style though. Action, cyberpunk, dark sci-fi. Like this game is on the tip of my tongue, but I feel like it has kind of a weird name, so it's not gonna. This is not One Shot. No, One Shot doesn't really look like this. Shit, man, what is this? Like, I think I own this game. I haven't played it. It's like the ninja one. Katana something? No, I don't think it has Katana in the title. I already guessed Katana Zero, if that's what you're thinking. The Messenger? Nah, the Messenger doesn't look like this. Like, I totally have seen this game before. What the fuck is this called? I think I just don't know. I remember this coming out last year and thinking, like, that looks pretty cool. And either as Azure Striker 3, I mean, I'll guess it. This one? I don't think that's what it is. No. Yeah, it has these like gallery shooter sections. What the fuck is this? I totally Gunvolt? Yeah, maybe. Oh no, wait, no, I guess that. Shit, man. I remember this game coming out and thinking it looked cool. I just don't remember what it is. Neon Inferno, man. That's just like cyberpunk game Mad Libs. I don't think I was getting there. But this looks kind of sweet. It's like part platformer, part gallery shooter, which I thought was like really unique. I never played it, but like it seems like a cool idea. Did I have one more day? I did have one more day. This is like not, but it's like Gone Home. It looks like Gone Home, but it's not. And I knew it wasn't, but I guessed it anyways. Oh, fuck, yeah, the art style. Damn, I haven't played this game, to be fair, but you're right. It's very recognizable. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have not played this game, but yeah, safe to say it has a pretty recognizable art style. I feel like, am I going crazy? I feel like Gone Home kind of looked like this. I can't really find I can't find a screenshot that sells it. So maybe I'm just wrong. Yeah. Hot take, Bendy kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen anyone say anything good about this game other than that the art style is cool. I feel like every time someone's like, game kind of sucks, but art style is cool, I guess. It reminds me that Paperhead exists, which is a cool game that just also happens to have a similar art style. Play Paperhead instead, I guess. I think that game just got a new demo. I'm not sure how different it is from the one that I've played, but I believe that's releasing soon, actually. Almost definitely I'll want to play that on stream because I quite liked the demos that I played. I think that was it for Guess the Game, by the way. Let's get fucking Scran up in this bitch. Yeah, daily shit. Okay, what kind of weird cursed bullshit you got for me today, Scrandle? I'm not gonna lie, that's a really good looking sausage. But I feel like the Lebanese chicken flatbread is just gonna win every time. I feel like some chicken in a pita with some veggies might be actually like the platonic ideal food. Like it might be the best food of all time. So I think it's the chicken flatbread. Oh, you get a pint with the sausage? That's actually a pretty good deal. I think it looks good, don't get me wrong. But I think out of those two, I feel like I'm picking the chicken flatbread over almost anything. I just think that is like that like genre of food, like Mediterranean food, just like some meat and veggies in a pita is like as good as it gets. Peri peri chicken wrap. I'm gonna be honest, the wrap itself doesn't look very good, but like you get the dipping sauce in the fries and that shit looks kind of good. And then this is kind of like the classic, like, shit from a butt, like penis sausages with shit from a butt sauce. So I think it's the right. Looks like mold. No, I don't think the wrap is moldy. I just think they were really thin. See-through almost. Loaded fries. Well, okay, what is this on top? They look like Cheetos. Or battered sausages and chips again. These look better than the last ones. But I wish I knew. Is this like Oops All Irish edition? Because I feel like everything's been Irish so far. I kind of wish I knew what actually was on top of these fries, but it looks like something tasty and crispy. I feel like these look like good loaded fries. I don't know what they are, but like they look appetizing. There's some kind of like prank being played on me, I think. Okay, no, never mind. We just happen to have... It is like Oops All Ireland, though. And you'll just have to trust me that the other side is also Ireland. Katsu curry fries. Sounds good. Looks less good. A steak and kidney pie. I'm sick of seeing this shit. Because, like I know that shit tastes good. I know that, like, no matter how bad it looks, it's gonna taste good. But it just looks disgusting, and, like, I'm not ordering that at a football game. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm just not. It does come with a drink, though. It's this. It's this. I don't even know why I'm thinking about this. Get those mushy peas out of my face, bro. Okay, the worst picture of all time of some actually pretty good-looking tacos. Or chicken chips and curry sauce. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. These are like decent at worst looking tacos. Looks like some green salsa on there, some cilantro, some onions, some radishes. These are like proper street tacos. The picture is just so bad. This is nothing special. This is your like standard fare ballpark food, but it looks pretty good. I wouldn't be complaining if I handed over €6 and this was what I got in exchange. I'd be like, yeah, it's about right. So it's either like possibly better tasting food, but with the worst photography of all time, or like more standard but more appetizingly. I'm going with this. I feel like that one was a victim of the photography. Those tacos are probably really good, actually. It's not always European. For some reason, this one is like Oops All Ireland edition, but it's not always all European. I've seen Australia, New Zealand. I've seen some US stadiums on here. Do bad pictures. They tend to hit you with it. They're not sending Ireland's best and brightest photographers to take these photos. Okay, these both kind of look like slop, but I feel like slop is like the ideal thing for like curry and rice to look like. So I think it's the curry and rice. And one has a beer, that's true as well. The Hooper Special, which again is battered. Is that like an Irish thing? I can't say I've ever had a battered sausage. I mean, it's probably pretty good, right? Just a fried sausage. A deep fried sausage. A little breading on it. Like, that probably tastes good, right? It does once again have like the shit from a butt curry sauce. This looks bad. I'm not like listen, I don't hate ketchup. Like if I order something that's got ketchup on it, I'm like, it's fine. I'll eat the ketchup. But I don't really like choose to eat ketchup that often. But I feel like doing this with your ketchup just makes whatever you ordered inedible. You should have like a little cup and like dip it in there. Is ketchup. It says with ketchup. This is just simply not only too much ketchup in my opinion, but it is like the improper application of ketchup. So for that reason, I'm going with this. Oh, fuck you. You people are crazy. Oh, I've seen this jumbo hot dog before. And you're just going to have to take their word that there's a hot dog under there somewhere. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, yeah, if you like ketchup, you can get a big cup of ketchup and just dip them in. Enjoy. More power to you. But if you're like soaking them in ketchup, I think that's gross. Man, this one's tough for all the wrong reasons. I think it requires extra effort. I feel like though, no, it doesn't. It like literally doesn't. It is harder to eat the chips and nuggets if you've already smothered them in ketchup. Like you're gonna just get it all over your fingers, right? Like, I feel like you've created a problem for yourself. Dude, I'm gonna be real, like, this looks bad, but I know that that's just a bunch of toppings on a hot dog, and, like, underneath there is probably, like, a decent tasting hot dog. This kind of just makes me want to gag. Like, these look like the worst fries of all time. And like, they've just been sitting and like soaking up the curry sauce until they're just little like curry flavored sponges. Listen, I like curry sauce, but like, no, not that. That's gross. I hate it, but I think it's the jumbo dog. Yeah, okay. Pretty sad looking hot dog versus chicken curry and chips. Oh my God. Like, you're just gonna have to take their word for there being fries under there somewhere. Because I think everything on top is the chicken curry. Unless this is the chicken curry and then like the chips are on the side. That would make this a little more agreeable to me. I think this isn't really like a vote of preference necessarily. In a perfect world, I'm ordering neither of these. But this hot dog just looks too sad for me to cost as much as it does. It's definitely this. Cheese dog. Which, like, I have to admit, the hot dog... I don't know. Something's kind of wrong with it, actually. At first, I was like, it looks pretty good, but the more I study it, the more I'm like, I don't know, man. Then again, the burger looks pretty ass, too. Then again, the burger looks pretty fucking ass, too. Like, if you ever wanted your... Like, where did they found the smallest beef patty of all time, but apparently the largest tomato of all time. And then, like, we have just, like, the butt of a red onion here. I think if you put this together, like if you just flopped like the top bun on top of the bottom bun, I think this goes over a lot better. But I feel like in this situation, and especially for the price, I'm going with the cheese dog. Are you kidding me? Like, it didn't look good, but like they both looked kind of terrible. How is it that big of a disparity though, bro? That seems crazy to me. Okay, wow. Dude, they actually just put two... Did they even, like, take this... They didn't even take this one out of the plastic wrap. They actually just threw some Kraft singles in there and said, make your own cheesy chips. You're really gonna make me pick between these two? Raw hot dog and raw cheese. Okay. I feel like this one's coming down to a price diff. So I'm gonna be real. I think $4.20 is too much to pay for just fries. But so is $7 for one really shitty looking hot dog. So I think I'm gonna just go with the price diff here. God, I don't know. Like, worst case, you can just pull the cheese slices out and just throw them away. And then at least it looks like you have some, not great, but okay looking fries underneath. I think this hot dog might just be unsalvageable. It looks gross. It might be a victim of the photography, but nothing about this looks appetizing nor even really edible. Which seems insane, but I am going to be going with the cheesy chips. I hate this game. I'm never playing this game again. It is run by psychos. And by run, I mean just the people who vote, which includes me because I vote for them. 72 seems insane. That hot dog looked awful, genuinely. Like, I think I would struggle to take a bite of that. Listen, I know there are like people in the world starving and stuff, but like, listen, I'm not eating the hot dog. I'm not eating the hot dog. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. One last order of business. Over under 15K on the Geoguessr. It started an uprising against the website. All we can do is just vote how we think is right. I still believe in democracy in the world of Scrandle. I still believe in the rule of law. Geoguessr. You lost your points last Geoguessr. Time to win them back. Time to win them back. Only one way. Only one way. The only way out is through. Community world, no moving. Is that a empanada? Is that a big empanada? Oh, it's a pierogi. It's a pierogi. I do like me a pierogi. It's kind of cool. And like, listen, there's probably some common thread. And it's Pierogi Drive. They're pulling a fast one on me in Community World. Yeah, okay, it's just more about pierogies. I've also never seen pierogi spelled that way. I've usually seen it spelled, what, P-I-E-R-O-G-I? Pierogies are delicious, though. I'm thinking we're in Canada, right? It says Canadian cuisine. I don't know where that would, no offense to Canadian cuisine, but I'm not sure where in the world that would be appealing other than Canada. Like, if I go to a Canadian restaurant here in the US, of which I've never heard of that, I would just assume that they would serve pretty much the same food that I can eat anywhere else. Glendon. I feel like it's gotta be Glendon. Glendon Community Cafe. In Canada, we have burgers and steaks. Sometimes pasta. This is gonna shock you. We have all that stuff too. You can even go to a restaurant and order poutine. Probably not as commonly as you can in Canada, but you definitely can get that here. Okay, Glendon, I've never heard of, but this looks like... I don't see any mountains around, so I'm kind of going to rule out BC or Alberta, even though I know not all of Alberta's like mountains. I'm just assuming, having lived in like North Dakota, I don't know why I say like, I've lived in North Dakota. I kind of just assumed that like Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta kind of just look like North Dakota. And there are way too many trees around for this to be like the Great Plains. So I'm gonna like kind of look for like rural Ontario. Glendon, Geraldton, Gogama. That's that Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh no, Goodrich, not Glendon. You eat beaver tails? No, I've never had a beaver tail. We do have beavers in the US though. But I've never like heard of someone eating beaver tail, nor someone even serving beaver tail. So I'm not sure we do. Glendon. Could you be like even or like Nova Scotia or... Not like seeing anything. I haven't zoomed in very far. I don't really want to sit and search though, so let's go like... somewhere around here. Oh, beaver tail is like a pastry, not the animal? Unless some people eat the animal? Dude, if it's like an animal that has meat on any part of its body, someone has tried eating it. It was Alberta. I shouldn't have talked like I know anything about Alberta, apparently. I don't think I was getting there one way or another. Yeah, it's not the worst start imaginable, but could be better. Okay. Tough start. Yeah, and this isn't honestly looking like it's going to be much better. I mean, we got Cyrillic, which I wish that was like helpful to see, but it's really not, because like how much of the world has like, it's just like Russia is so big, like it doesn't really narrow it down at all unless I could like somehow decipher between the various languages, which I don't think I can. You think it's Aruba? Okay, good guess. I'm going a different direction personally. I don't think, not only do I not think that they speak any language even close to this in Aruba, but I just don't think Aruba looks anything like this. But you're free to think whatever you want. I went to Aruba for a work trip. Hell of a work trip. Hell of a destination for a work trip, I should say. Yeah, man. All right. And vote under, so maybe I'm sabotaging you. Listen. I mean this as no offense to anyone. And I don't even mean it as like a compliment to myself. I do not trust chat when it comes to Geoguessr. I actually don't think that almost any of you know more about this game than me, and I don't even know that much about this game. There used to, when I played more Geoguessr on this stream, there used to be some people who were really good at Geoguessr in the chat. I think most of those people just aren't fucking with Ultra Kill and stuff like that. It's a bit of a vibe shift from Geoguessr. Could this be Ukraine? Ukraine does in fact have Street View coverage. It's just a few years out of date for obvious reasons. Not sure if I can tell. Let's just kind of hedge with somewhere in Russia. Like, get me out here. Great guess. It was Ukraine. Was Ukraine. I don't feel bad, though, about that because I don't know how I would have confirmed it was Ukraine. I kind of thought the language looked a little bit like not Russian. I feel like you see this like, this like X symbol in Ukraine. And I feel like I don't really see that in Russia. And even as I'm like scanning, I don't really see it. So maybe that's good to know. Still a pretty good score, though. I got to be really good these last few rounds to take it home for the believers. And I have been dropped in the middle of a field. So that's neat. This is feeling like a 50-50 Australia or South Africa. Keep second guessing. That's true. I keep like saying the right place and then guessing somewhere else. The session's rough. I feel like I am happy with my performance given the like what has been laid out in front of me. Oh, this has got to be South Africa then. I feel like you wouldn't see anything like that in Australia. It says Vilac Fontaine. Maybe Viac, but that is definitely something I would expect to see in South Africa. I mean, I at least know there's one place, Bloemfontein. I guess we'll just guess around there for lack of a better place to... What are those coordinates, actually? That would be very funny to... Did you just throw something random in, or is that like a real place? You know someone who lives there? It's just my house. Oh, you mean in South Africa? I'm actually gonna just put this into maps and see where it takes me. It's the middle of the ocean. It's the middle of the ocean, ironically, off the coast of South Africa. So that's interesting. Does it have a street view? It's the middle of the ocean, so no. I'm just gonna guess. I don't know even how I'd begin to narrow this down. I guess we can kind of follow like the street a little bit. Something like this, roughly. Fantastic guess, okay. Yeah, I know. Ooh. What is this are these train tracks? This is South Korea. Yeah, this infrastructure looks... Oh, maybe not South Korea? Wow, these symbols over here looked Korean. These look Korean. The rest of this does not. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is Korea. We're driving on the right. It's not Japan. It took me a second, but it is not Japan. However, where in Korea we are? Probably if I could read Korean, which I totally can. No, just kidding. I cannot. There would maybe be some useful information here. I mean, I don't know. I see... I was gonna say a big building, but like, it's kind of just one, and it's really not that big. It'd be funny if North Korea has Street View. I think it has some photospheres, but this map I don't believe uses photospheres. The good thing is I pretty much know it's Korea, South Korea, and it's not a very big country. I think the worst we do here is like a 4,000. But I will concede that I don't have much of an idea of where in South Korea we are. It doesn't feel like we're in a big city. And this like whatever, like viaduct or whatever, feels like it should be really identifiable. But then again, I feel like it's easier to find roads than it is to find train tracks, and I think those are, in fact, train tracks. I think we're in some just, like, pretty small city. Let me face, like, north to south here. Okay, so these mountains are, like, off to our west. Buju. It's probably not how you say that. Non-zero chance they're raised bike lanes? You think? Nah, I feel like it's some kind of like heavy rail. I was like, yeah, well, for a second I thought maybe you knew something I didn't, but no, that's got to be like some kind of heavy rail. There's just no way you would build all that for anything other than rail. I just don't know. You can't really see the train lines on Geoguessr very well. Like if I could find one, maybe I could follow it a bit, but I kind of like the look of this city or whatever you want to call it. Maybe something like that. I don't know, man. Send it. Yeah, okay. I mean, we were almost all the way across South Korea, and we still got 4,500 points. It's just kind of an easy country. Bummer. I have no idea. We could narrow it down a bit. Indonesia, maybe? Kind of looks like that general part of the world. I mean, I only got to get 3,000 here. Less even. I got to get like 2,200 to win, which is not like a particularly close guess. Yeah, I mean, the people look like Southeast Asians. I don't know what I'm supposed to... Just architecturally, this is like definitely Southeast Asia. Which is like, thankfully, not a huge area. I mean, if the mods are believers, I'm trying to get them paid. Gosh, I mean, like, maybe... These look like kids coming back from school or something. So maybe it's like... Maybe they're wearing like a uniform or something. Maybe that would be something that could help a smarter person identify where this is. These look like under construction apartments, maybe? Anything around me that's like... No. Some like gut feeling tells me this doesn't really look like Indonesia. But what does it look like? Cambodia, maybe? I mean, let's say I do go in Cambodia. What's like the worst we could do? Like we're way over here. I don't even think there's street view in New Guinea. This doesn't really look like the Philippines, so I don't think we're in the Philippines. It could maybe be Thailand. Malaysia. Kind of this most populated part of Indonesia. I kind of just circled all of it except for New Guinea. You think it's Fiji? I don't think Fiji has Street View. Not official Street View, at least. So I think I'm like pretty happy with this. Dude, it wasn't enough. It was Bhutan. I had this once before and I was like, oh, I didn't know that was like a country that it could be now. And I once again am having the same reaction because, dude, it's like a fucking random ass corner of Bhutan, dude. Who knows about Bhutan, bro? Not me. This is so sad. It's so close. I feel like, how many weeks in a row now have I been like close? But wait, I feel like I maybe got it last week. I don't know. But I feel like it's been a lot lately of like me getting like just under my mark. God damn it, dude. Yeah, congratulations, doubters. You bastards.